Welcome back to Lucore Automotive Services. Today we're setting up a suspension on a 1995 240 SX because it needs some help. That's what we're here for. So I'm going to double check the struts on this because when I jacked it up, the rear suspension only dropped about a half an inch, and a half an inch of wheel travel is less than optimal. So we're going to make some changes to how the struts are set up, some changes to ride height. We're actually going to lift the back up a little bit so that when this thing squats it doesn't stuff the tires into the fenders. And then we'll set our alignment up. This is the kind of stuff you like to see. Keep on watching. We'll show you a little bit more of this car. So our alignment's all done on this 240. The AC compressor comes on like it's straight on cue. So it's time to go test drive this Nissan 240, the 1995 model. This car was actually supposed to be here a year ago for an alignment. Unfortunately, things happened and they took this thing off the dyno after tuning the engine, drove it down the road and took it into a ditch because the chassis was not set up correctly. So it spent the last year in automotive purgatory being rebuilt again. Apparently this is the first time this car has been on the road in many years, so it made it here without any casualties. And we got the chassis all set up. I actually ended up going through and adjusting all the coilovers. I raised the ride height in the rear a little bit, verified my springs are not overly compressed, locked all my lock rings down, made sure all the suspension components are tight. I had increased my caster, balanced out my camber in the front and rear, and I think I have a nice balance between straight line racing and street racing, well, street driving. So we'll see what happens with that, and we'll see how he likes it. Hopefully he does, and then we'll just move forward from there. So it's time for me to test drive this one. Then I have another one to align. Oddly enough, it's also a 240. Pretty cool. You guys probably want to see under this hood, don't you? Well, there you have it. Let's go test drive this thing. Test drives make me happy. Rookie! That is definitely more aggressive. I don't know how you can drive that without just giggling the entire time.
Did you hit it?
What's that?
The burner on this?
I got it a little bit.
A little bit?
I didn't want to take it too far because I don't know what your tack is and all that stuff. That thing's awesome.
That's a little force in the motor.
Yeah, it's doing okay.
Making like 1,000.
You're making 1,000 with it?
It's gonna bring 1,000. It's probably up, sitting up on 850 right now.
850.
He didn't get the dyno it. That's it.
So 36 pounds on bullets right now.
36 pounds.
Yeah.
I'm due. I like it. Thanks for letting me drive your toy. Makes me want to build one. It shakes real bad.
Yeah. That's balance something.
Let me balance your fronts. I'm not worried about the rears because it seems to be a burnout.
The rears is balance.
Oh, yep, they got beads in them. Yeah, let me throw this up. I'll do your front balance real quick.
Like the front coming.
I'm up. Yeah. Better there than there.
Yeah. Shit.
Compressors don't like nuts or squirrels.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Well, that was a pretty awesome day. It's kind of weird when stuff like that happens. 240s, turboed. That was pretty fun. Wonder what tomorrow's gonna bring. Stay tuned to find out. Have a great day.